For many, many years now, conservatives in particular have been screaming for the federal government to, of course, release the Jeffrey Epstein client list, something that Donald Trump said he was going to do during the campaign. And once he won re-election in 2024, all of MAGA world was super excited because one of the first things he was going to do is release the Epstein client list. We were finally going to see all these disgusting, dirty Democrats on the list. Even though we all know Trump was good friends with Epstein for many, many years, conservatives conveniently forgot that that happened. But nevertheless, they insisted we were going to get that list. And when Trump actually came into office, Attorney General Pam Bondi, for months on end, told us the client list is on my desk. She literally said that during an appearance on Fox News just a couple months ago. The client list is on my desk. And we have thousands of hours of video. So conservatives were excited. We're going to get it. Here it comes, folks. And this week, to start the week, Pam Bondi's Department of Justice came out and said, "What are you talking about? There is no client list. It doesn't even exist." More on that in just a moment, but first a quick word from today's video sponsor. Are your emails truly private? If you're using a free email service such as Gmail, all your emails are being scanned and tracked, even after you delete them. Big tech tracks everything: your plans, your purchases, your confidential messages, building profiles to sell to advertisers or hand over to who knows who. More and more people are realizing that free email comes at a cost. They're ditching big tech and looking for privacy-focused alternatives. They want to decide who sees their information, and they want that control back. That's why I recommend StartMail. They've been a trusted name in secure email for over a decade now. And here's a key detail. StartMail is based in the Netherlands, a country renowned for its strong data and protection laws. Unlike big tech email, StartMail never scans or tracks your emails. StartMail blocks invasive tracking pixels in emails, protecting you from being monitored by companies and hackers. When you delete an email in StartMail, it's actually gone for good, ensuring your data remains private. StartMail really goes all in on privacy. They've got a bunch of great features like unlimited aliases to keep you anonymous and, of course, strong encryption to protect your emails. Moving to StartMail is hassle-free. With just a few clicks, you can easily migrate all of your existing emails and contacts to StartMail. So try StartMail for yourself, completely free for 7 days. Go to startmail.com/Farron to begin, and you'll also get a 50% discount on your first year. So that's right, folks. Even though Pam Bondi said just a couple months ago that Epstein client list was sitting on her desk, the DOJ said this week that no such list exists, nor has it ever existed, nor will it ever exist. So we don't even know what you crazy people are asking us to release. They also added this DOJ memo that Epstein definitely, according to the video footage they've got of the prison, totally did off himself. You know, there was no foul play. And of course, those thousands of hours of video, those probably don't exist either. And by the way, we're not going to charge anybody else because, you know, we don't want to perpetuate unfounded theories about Epstein because that serves neither of those ends to, you know, putting it into child trafficking. So yeah, they don't want to perpetuate any rumors about anybody who could be on the list. So, you know, conservatives just drop it, right? Now, several things to take into account here. As I mentioned, Elon Musk is actually leading the charge of the conservatives who are freaking out. And Elon Musk had, of course, charged just a couple weeks ago that the reason they're not releasing it is because obviously Trump's on it. Something that anybody with a brain already assumed. Like, you don't party with a guy checking out women on video and not take a couple of trips down to his private sex island. Like, no, it's pretty obvious Trump is probably one of the people on that list. So it makes perfect sense that his administration, after admitting there was a list, is now telling us there absolutely is not a list, right? We don't want rumors about the people who may or may not be on a list that, of course, definitely doesn't exist. That's what they're telling us. And they're 100% doing this to cover for Trump. And if you think otherwise, then you have drank too much of the Kool-Aid, folks. That is what is happening here. And for the record, Elon, you may want to chill the F out about this, because aren't there like tons of pictures of you at various different events with Ghislaine Maxwell, who was basically Epstein's madam? So you of all people probably need to tone it down a bit, because, you know, you're kind of right there with everybody, right? You're not just friends with Ghislaine Maxwell, not even knowing about Sex Island, okay? I don't even think that would be possible if you're running in the same circles. So cool your jets, bud, before stuff comes out about you. But it's pretty obvious, again, what this administration is doing. They're covering for Donald Trump. Now, in fairness, a client list probably didn't exist to begin with. Like, I do believe that they're actually telling the truth about there not being a client list, because that would be a weird thing for Epstein to just have, like a list of people who've been, he knows. And there's the surveillance footage, and there's other kinds of documentation. There's not just a list. So I think when Bondi says there is no list, I think she is speaking literal, because they probably do have individuals named that were there. It's just not in a list. So she's trying to pull the wool over everybody's eyes and act like there's no list, but it's because they haven't formatted it in list form. So she's pulling a linguistic trick on everybody that nobody should buy. The bottom line, again, they're covering for Trump. They're covering for other powerful people in this country. And it's likely we will never find out who these people are, unfortunately. But that's what it is. MAGA's freaking out because, once again, Donald Trump's administration reneged on one of their big campaign promises that MAGA was so looking forward to. Did you know that you might be missing out on wonderful content from me? I mean, you're here already because clearly you like what you see. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video, share them with your friends and family, but also follow me across the rest of the social media world. And it's not that hard to do. Whether it's X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, on every one of those platforms, you can find me at the username @FarronBalanced. Simple enough, right? So get on it. And if you don't feel like going to each one of those outlets individually, lucky for you, we have links in the description of this video to take you right to my pages across all of social media. So don't miss a minute. And while you're at it, make sure you're also subscribed to the Ring of Fire YouTube channel, which I have been hosting for many, many years now. We've got more than 1 million subscribers over there, and there is fresh content over there every single day of the week. So again, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to this channel, and while you're at it, go subscribe to Ring of Fire at youtube.com/The Ring of Fire and @FarronBalanced across every social media platform that, of course, is not considered just a far-right hellscape. Well, maybe Twitter is, but that's a story for a different day.